The Three Rivers Yoga Foundation has a mission to foster health and well-being by putting yoga principles into practice through education, opportunity, and accessibility. And joining me today is Kathy Price, their Community Outreach Coordinator. Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you, Jess, for having me.
Yes. So let's get started by you sharing about your organization and foundation with me.
Well, we do yoga in a lot of outreach locations, which some of those are the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. We go to the Shepherd's House. We do a lot with military and our local heroes, fire and police, and schools, community centers. We have an ongoing Friday night community class that we've had at a studio here in Fort Wayne downtown, Baptiste, Power Yoga Fort Wayne. That's been since they opened the building 3.5 years ago. And our mission is, obviously you said that, but to get out into the community and offer the tools of the yoga principles and just bring a healthier community here.
Yes. Okay. And I love this so much because really you're taking such a fundamental skill and exercise and taking it to kids and taking it to the community in a way that sometimes it feels a little isolated, like, oh, I'm going to go to yoga class. And you're making it accessible and you're going into very key communities and key organizations to give them these tools. So I think that that's so great. When I learned and read about your organization, I think that that's a really cool dynamic. And so share with me a little bit of background and history. How did this foundation get started?
Well, and I'm sorry I get a little emotional about this, but our president, Sarah Evans, had a conversation with one of the program directors at Boys and Girls Club, and she had told her that some of the kids there would never have access to yoga, and that hit Sarah pretty hard. So she created, in her mind, how can we get it there? How can we help these kids get the things that helped her and all of us in the organization through times in our lives? And so that's kind of how it started, how it got created. And her and I started teaching at the Boys and Girls Club many years ago. And I still actually am there because I just can't give that up. But that's how it started. It was just somebody telling her that there are programs and places and people that will never do yoga. And that hit her pretty hard.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love your compassion for
Sorry.
it. No, I love it because what it shows is authenticity. Too, this is something that's more than just a place that you're serving at. You really feel compassionate about those who you are serving.
Yes.
And I love that. And because really yoga provides discipline, it provides building the core, it provides flexibility in ways that other exercises may not and other sports may not. So share a little bit about the yoga principle and what really kids get from experiencing this program.
Well, and we go to different organizations and different locations, so there are different backgrounds of kids and different diversity. And the kids that accept the yoga, just the transition from the beginning of a program or just even one day it's so rewarding. I mean, they have so much chaos already in their lives, in their school, in their homes, a lot of broken homes or different backgrounds or different situations that they live in, and giving them the tools that we all know as the teachers, it helps them through things, the breathing, the meditation, the just moving your body, knowing that it's there for you. You don't need anybody else. You can do that yourself. You can, look in yourself and we try to give that to everybody, all the communities we reach out to.
That's wonderful, especially with the rise of mental health. I'm sure that meditation and centering and
so
focus helps so much. So that's great. And so we must talk about your upcoming Color for a Cause event that's happening on May 13th. So share with me, what is that?
Well, obviously we need funds to go out into the community. And this is just a way that I thought would be a fun, creative idea to get people together. We love togetherness and community and growing and this is just a fun way to get people out and be healthy, do something active with your family, get recognition for our organization as well, and let them know what we're doing in the community.
Yes.
Let them see that we're not just teaching yoga. You know, it's more than that. It's mental health, it's physical health, it's giving them the tools. So this event helps us to raise the funds for it because it does cost money for mats and blocks and straps and for our teachers. You know, we have about 25 or so teachers on staff that go out and do this into all these places. So this event will help us raise some funds to continue it. And
yes, and so at the Color for a Cause event, people come out, and this is a walk and run, right? So you can sign up to participate and really get your workout and exercise on through a fun. I know that there's so many different run levels and miles that people can choose from, but this is a way just to get out and support the organization, but also get a little run in there too. Yeah.
And, you know, our hope wasn't for just a run for a race to win something. It was to get, you know, moms can bring their strollers out and walk it, or, you know, if people are in a wheelchair, they can walk with them. It's to, you know, foster health and well-being.
Yeah.
You know, and no matter what condition you are in and what age or gender or anything, you know, any body can do it. And that is like a big thing for us.
Yeah.
Like anybody can do yoga. Anybody can come and do this walk or run with us.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kathy,
thank
for coming in and sharing about this.
Yeah.
The Color for a Cause event is taking place on May 13th, and there's still an opportunity to sign up for the race and also volunteer if you would like to be a part of this organization. We'll be sure to have their contact information listed below, and we'll be right back.